Hi everyone, Jefferson here once again. In today's video, we are going to talk about forensic entomology. That is gonna basically is gonna talk about the relation between the behaving insect and the human body after death, right? To talk about it, it takes to talk about taxonomy. It's a science that is gonna divide, it's gonna classify and organize these groups, these insects, to help us to identify it. So basically, we are going to talk about two orders. That is the Dipterous order and the Coleopterous necrophagus. The necrophagus, it insects that feed themselves with corpuscles, with the body after death. So the biological cycle of the Dipterous, we used to say that is a complete metamorphosis, you know, because there is the egg stage, the larva stage, the pupa stage, and the adult step in the adult phase. Usually that is very short, this cycle. Um, each step or each stage of the decomposition is more attractive for a kind of Dipterous, a family of Dipterous. The first step, the first stage of the decomposition, it's gonna be more attractive for the California, that is gonna come and it's gonna feed with the organic compounds and gonna make the oviposition. The sarcophagi, it's more interested in the advanced step of the decomposition, you know, and the Floridian, it's more interested in the last one, last stage of the decomposition where there is no more liquid, where it's more, there's no so many compounds, organic compounds. So this experiment was made between summer and winter, and was collected some larvae in each step of the decomposition. In the first step was collected some larvae, but the most of the larvae that was collected was of California. In the third step was collected a lot of kind of larvae, a lot of species of larvae, but the majority of them was of Foragium, and the last one was collected as well. And the most of that larvae that was collected Phonidia and Foragia, but the Foragia was collected in the okay. The biological cycle of the Coleopterous, the incubation step, it lasts 11 days. The larval phase, it's almost 1 year and 6 days. The pupa stage, 21 days. And the adult step, the adult phase, it was almost 4 months, right? It's a complete metamorphosis as well, because there is all the steps of the metamorphosis. And the Coleopterous, the most known is the Joaninha in Portuguese, Rola Bosta in Portuguese. I don't know the name in English. There is one Coleopterous that is more interested in the advanced, active step of the decomposition. And all right, so here is the Egyptian and the Coleoptera is gonna be in the each stage of the decomposition. And here I have how to identify the postmortem interval It's gonna be used by the experts to identify it. You know, basically the first step, the two first steps is gonna be for oviposition and reproduction, and usually is that. There is four steps, you know, and basically is that, you know, there is no secret in these steps.